What's up, gaming heroes? Welcome back to another awesome World of Warcraft video. In today's video, we're going to be changing it up slightly with the stylistic just for a chat here, because I really think that we need a chat here today. Things are getting out of hand and I want to talk about it a little bit. Thank you so much to my wonderful patrons who continue to support the channel. You guys are seriously awesome, and it just means so much to me on a personal level that you guys are supporting me and you're getting access to the guides that we're creating on erosiumtv.com. They are the best guides out there. They're a one-stop shop for gold making, mount farming, everything like that. So if you do want to support me, at least you're getting something back in return. But without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, so the purpose of today's video is to talk a little bit about legendaries in patch 9.2. And I really think it's important to talk about legendaries on a whole, not just in patch 9.2. Legendaries have always been this thing that we've been kind of okay with because they haven't been too expensive, but we could buy it on the auction house, get it, and then make our legendaries, right? Well, the issue is now, legendaries are getting to the price that a typical World of Warcraft player, you know, who works a 9-to-5 job, comes home and wants to buy his legendary so he, you know, can go to raid and start pumping those numbers, can go to battlegrounds and start pumping those numbers. It's getting to the point in value that these players have to buy a token in order to play the highest end of content, which fundamentally isn't how a game should operate. That makes the game pay to win. And a lot of people might disagree here and say, oh, Erosium, it's not pay to win because they could go and make gold. And my argument here is they could also just want to use their valuable time to play the game. They might not have time to make that gold. And the vast majority of my friends, my guildies, the fellow typical World of Warcraft player who does like high-end raiding or heroic raiding or like just general raiding or general PvP that wants to have those top legendaries just do not have time to do gold making. It's not something that they're passionate about. They want to do the actual content that they enjoy, PvP, PvE, whatever it is that they enjoy. There are many players like myself out there who do gold making, and I love gold making. Gold making is really fun for me, and it's something I personally enjoy. But that doesn't mean that, you know, because I enjoy it, everyone else does it or has to do it. You know, that's not the way it works at all. The prices of legendaries has gotten quite ridiculous. Let's take a look. So as you can see on screen right now, I'm going to do a quick search. And you guys are going to see the legendaries. Now, I want you to bear in mind that the typical crafting costs for these legendaries is pretty close to the price right now in terms of what they're on. The actual crafters of these legendaries aren't making a huge amount of profit from these due to it being Silver Moon EU. There is so much competition for putting these on the auction house that, you know, they're very much hitting close to crafting costs already. Now, if you go down to something, say you're a leather user and you want to buy some boots. Let's have a look here. Let's go to leather. And you need some boots, right? You're looking at a WoW token for a pair of boots, dude. A WoW token for a pair of boots. You're looking at a WoW token for a waist. How... It just is so honestly quite crazy that Blizzard would implement something in the game that has to be that value. Because this isn't the crafters. This isn't a bunch of greedy crafters saying, oh, they're just out to get our gold. No, dude, they aren't out to get the gold. They want a little bit of gold. Don't get me wrong. They want to make a bit of gold. They've done like some hardcore farming to get this stuff. But these guys are trying to craft it, get a little bit of profit, but also sell it at a fair price. This is impossible because the sheer items involved to make these legendaries are so expensive and so difficult to come by and cost so much that they have to put the price so high. This is really irresponsible of Blizzard, and it is abusing the player base's time, effort, and enjoyment of the game. It's turning World of Warcraft into what I honestly believe is a pay-to-win game. it's always been pay to win in some aspects of, you know, you can buy a WoW token for gold and then you can use that gold to get boosts or stuff like that. That's always been the case, but this has never been so badly abused up to this point that with legendaries now, you can't even buy one without potentially buying a WoW token. Let's use Jim, the average Jim, right? Jim, he works a 9-to-5 job. He works really hard. He's got 2 kids. He's got a lovely wife at home. They're living a happy life. Jim comes home, he has dinner with the kids and his partner, he puts them to bed, he watches a show with his partner, and then he jumps onto World of Warcraft for a couple of hours before bed. Jim logs in, he's like, right, I'm gonna go to raid. Let's get my legendary. He goes to the auction house and he goes, oh my gosh, I've got to get 300k. How am I going to do that? Searches up gold making methods on YouTube. Oh, you have to do this. And it takes hours and hours and hours. And Jim just thinks, oh, I can't be asked to do that. That's too much. That's too much time. I do not have that time. I'm a busy person. So they buy a WoW token. Blizzard knows this. They buy a WoW token and boom, Jim can now buy himself a legendary. He's now exchanged real money in order to play a game that he already pays a monthly cost for. This is a bad pay to win feature and something that Blizzard really need to readdress, because if they don't, I promise you this will turn away so many people from playing World of Warcraft. It truly will. There will be so many people who will not want to play this game any further if Blizzard do not address this quite huge issue. Pay to win is okay in some aspects because you know, there's barriers of entry to kind of stop you. You know, Blizzard have changed the TOS recently on boosting, so guilds can boost, but communities can't. So you have to be in the same guild. You can't have a bunch of level 1s advertising, you know, boosts, because level 1s can't partake in that boost. It has to be the actual guild itself, you know, advertising that. That's completely fine. So that's a barrier to entry. You have to have a group of players that want to do this together, and they have to be in the guild. Yeah, that's a kind of a barrier to entry, but in general, people, if they really want to boost, they'll find it with a guild like that. But with this is taking the average player and saying, look, average player, you don't have enough time to make gold. Buy our WoW token. I'm pretty sure the WoW token prices have gone down as well. Let me have a look here. WoW tokens, they have gone down recently. Isn't that shocking? Isn't that really weird how the WoW token price goes down just as we all need to buy WoW tokens in order to buy legendaries? I'm not being funny, but this is really manipulating your player base, Blizzard, and it's not respecting your players' time, money, or effort, and it's just really abusing your audience on a whole. I'm quite a positive content creator for World of Warcraft, so for me to make this video where I'm addressing this problem, let's have a look here. Look, 295k for EU right now. This was over 300k not too long ago, to be honest, and it's just really abusive. And as I say, as a positive content creator who makes a lot of content for World of Warcraft, and I love this game, I really truly do, it hurts me. It's like sticking a dagger into my back and twisting it. That's what it's like to me when you make a form of content like this, where a player has to go out and spend the real money in order to partake in a form of content. That's just wrong. It's wrong in every way, shape, and form. Let's have a look at just like general. Let's have a look at general like plate ones. Let's have a look. I'm just curious. Right, rune carver. Right, so plates okay, 135k. It's not ideal, but it's definitely feasible. Let's have a look at mail. 300,000 gold. Are you serious? And I know a lot of these crafters that are putting these on the auction house. I personally know them. I've spoken to them and say, dude, be real with me. And they're going to be real with me because they know me. They watch my YouTube. They respect me. They say, look, dude, I've got to be real. I'm making about 10k profit per item. I'm like, that's fair. That's fair to me. That's like kind of fair. They're making 10k profit. They should. They're going through the effort. Yeah, fair play to them. 10k? So this is costing them that. What? It's insane, all right? it's insane that Blizzard have got these such high benchmarks for this, and it's basically dissuading leather. Oh my god, I've got to buy this leather. I've got to buy some 291 treads, and then I've got to buy this. So effectively, I've got to spend 530,000 gold just so I can do raiding. Are you freaking serious? I've got to spend 500,000 gold to raid. Are you... Never before have I wanted to play another game more than World of Warcraft right now. This is hugely dissuading a lot of players, and myself included. I'm very disappointed in you, Blizz. This is absolutely abusive behavior and neglecting your audience. I really don't like it. I know a load of people are going to disagree with me. That's completely fine. You guys are welcome to. I know a lot of people are going to agree with me as well. I hope you guys understand that I'm making this video because I'm really disappointed. I really want to see a change here, and I think the only real way we're going to see change is if we basically make people more aware of it, make people more aware of what is going on. We can all just put our head in the sand and be like, oh, it's not happening. I don't do raiding. I don't do PvP, so it doesn't matter. Oh, yes, it doesn't matter to me. We can all do that if we want to, but it's going to be of no use to the general player base. The player base will plummet, and guess what happens when the player base plummets? The game quality goes down, right down. So we don't want that. We got to try and support everyone, even if it's not a form of gameplay that we personally partake in. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video. I really am excited to hear what your thoughts are in the comment section below. I'm massively disappointed by Blizzard with this. I'm genuinely upset. I genuinely am upset about this on a real, just because I love this game, and I get probably about, what, 3 or 4 negative comments about World of Warcraft every single day on my YouTube, and my YouTube's constantly growing, so I get a lot of negativity on my channel from people just about World of Warcraft in general, not aimed at me, just towards Blizzard and World of Warcraft. And it's so hard to turn around and say, no, World of Warcraft's a great game, when they do stuff like this, which is abusive. It is really abusive. It's wrong. It's dead wrong, and it's not what we all signed up for. I'm sorry today hasn't been as positive as I would like it to be. Sometimes you gotta step up and just be real for a bit. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm genuinely upset by this. This is Erosium, out.